hike is up, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 Wilmington Marathon vlog. I'm currently in the Atlanta airport, waiting for my flight over to Wilmington, North Carolina. Keep you posted. Let's go on this journey. We made it. Wait on the boy to pick me up.
Music licensing reimagined.
That's when we feel alive. Let me be your guiding light. Let me be the sun that shines. Let me be your...
Alright, what the heck is up? Quick update here. Today is Friday, day before the race. It is about 8 a.m. here. My boy David, shout out David, picking me up. We're about to go do this shakeout run down by the start line and get a little shakeout run in, get some strides, and then kind of get the day going and head over to the expo later. And today's just prepare for the race day.
I have this some B-roll.
Music licensing reimagined.
Like 21 miles, I didn't I wanted to put myself like. Alright, just did shakeout run completed. It is pouring rain out there, so I did not film any of it because that'd be stupid. But shakeout run done, did some strides, and we're locked in for tomorrow back at the hotel gym. Stretching right now with a new character has arrived in the vlog. Shout out the boy DT, GOAT.
What's up?
This is the king. Gonna be running with DT a lot tomorrow. We're gonna be in the pain cave for sure. If you don't know DT, I'll put his Instagram right next to him right there. Legend, super funny. He is a New York Jets fan, so just give him crap for that. Shoot him a DM that the Jets suck. But today is all about going to get our packet, resting up, and just locking in for tomorrow. So I'll see you at the expo, film some more clips there, but that's what I got. Let's go. Today is a stressful day. I am nervous, but I am excited. I just hope everything goes well tomorrow. I really don't know what to expect tomorrow. I'm just kind of hopeful everything goes right. And tomorrow at this time, I'm just hoping I'm super happy.
Music licensing reimagined.
They're 5'10" or so. Yeah, they have 5K right there. See it? Yeah.
Well, if that one too, I was like watching it.
Working with baby.
Artlist.io.
Alright, what's up? It is night before. It is 7:40 p.m. Real quick breakdown. I don't know how many clips we're going to be getting tomorrow for this vlog. Big plan. I'm just going to go out there tomorrow. I'm going to try to run 2:49 pace for 13 miles and then kind of go from there and really bide my time and really kind of wait to make my move and stay on top of my fuel and just be patient out there. So we'll see what happens. I'm kind of nervous right now, but just going for a long run. Let's get it. You can do anything, just set your mind to it. Chase your dreams. Let's go.
Artlist.io.
go,
Music
Matt. Let's go,
licensing
Matt.
reimagined.
Pace, Matt. Stay on pace, Matt. Looking good.
Let's go, Mac!
You got it, Max! Yeah, baby! Go, baby!
Artlist.io.
All right, what the heck is up? I am back. So the vlog part of the video is done. Now this is going to be the recap part of the video where I'll talk a little bit about how the race went and kind of just my goals going forward, a little bit of reflection on the race and kind of what's next for me. But yeah, and also I tried my best to get as many clips as I could in that vlog, but it's tough when you're just down there by yourself, kind of just with a few people that came to support you from far away. And I really just wanted to soak in the moment as best I could. So I wasn't trying to make filming with my little vlog camera here super important. I'd rather just spend those moments with my family and friends for sure. But to talk about the race, 2:48 marathon, BQ, 2027 Boston Marathon qualifier, ran super good splits. I'm super happy with the race. I am really, really proud of myself. I couldn't have asked for more. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I could take a whole 10-minute video to do a whole race recap of mile by mile and everything, but I'll say right here, those were my splits from the race. I'll kind of put some things kind of next to me here while I'm talking, but I ran super smooth. I paced it awesome. I had some great dudes to run with. I had a great pack in the beginning that I led for a little bit, and then I just tucked in and I ran with the bros. The energy was awesome running in this group, and it made the miles fly by. I was telling my friends after the race, like around in the middle of miles, like at 8, 9, 10, I was in flow state. I felt awesome running in the middle parts of that race, and it just felt super easy. It felt like I was on a training run, and that's what I wanted, and I just kept it super controlled, and the race went exactly how I wanted it to go, and I felt awesome. Really, the race for me got real around that 13.1 mark when we went through the half marathon split, right around like 124.20 or something like that. So I knew I was on pace for 2:49, but I knew I didn't have a ton of leg room. I wasn't safe by any means, and so I had to keep going. And that right around half marathon is when this pack kind of got thin that I was with, of people kind of dropping off or going to the half marathon. So I had to really take the reins. I had to really go for it, and not that I made a huge move, but I had to commit to running in those 6:20s, in that 6:20 low, and I had to follow my watch and run tough and keep the pace honest, even though there were moments, especially running around that park with my boy Kevin, like there were moments like we didn't see anyone in front of us. It was just us, and there was like no one in front of us. We were just running these random bends of the park, and we're in the top 30, 40 people of the marathon. So there's really no one to chase in front of you to see people coming back. Like you're really lonely. We hit the turnaround in the lake. Everything was smooth. I had some gas in my legs right around mile 22. I started picking it up. I dropped my first couple miles under 6:20. Everything was great. Hit some headwind with 2 miles to go on this kind of final street, and there was this long kind of gradual uphill. But I was ready for it. I was tough. I did all the training in Rochester in my 0 degrees and these horrible runs I did. So I was ready for it, man. I got through kind of over that 20, the second to last mile, and then I hit that kind of last mile with a little bit of a downhill. I was ready, man. My legs still had gas. I did a lot of runs over 20 miles. I was ready to go. Closed it in a 6:08. Came to the finish line, saw 2:48 on the clock, and was just super, super grateful. I couldn't have asked for more. 8-minute PR. I'm just so happy. I'm just so grateful. It was just so much work, this training block, to do this, and
the difficulty I was training in here in Rochester, and it was so tough. And I'm just so grateful I had a healthy, good race. The marathon's such a beast. There's so much unpredictability, and nothing is guaranteed. And I came into a place I've never ran before. I've never ran in Wilmington. I really didn't know the course other than looking at it online. And I came in and I ran 8-minute personal best and qualified for the 2027 Boston Marathon. I ran 6:25 pace per mile, and I'm so grateful. At the start of this training block, I was definitely doubting myself, and there were moments during the middle of this training block where it was a blizzard every day. The runs were tough, and I'm just so grateful that I did it. And what I want to reflect on a bit is like, that really was an A+ race for me. I mean, it's so easy before the race. I was like, oh, I can run 2:45, and I'll tell the camera straight up. I think put me on a course that I know, and put me somewhere I'm a little more familiar with, and maybe that I get to do a couple practice runs on. I think at that Wilmington Marathon, I think I could have gone. I think I could have gone a little faster. I really do. I think I held back a little bit, but at the same time, I held back in the best way. I was very laser focused on my goal, and I really wanted to make sure I was running 2:48, 2:49, and getting my BQ. And I was definitely unsure throughout the race of kind of, is it going to get hard at 21, 22, 23? Is there going to be a spot where maybe this course kind of backfires on me? And that's just my inexperience of I haven't run it before. I haven't run that Wilmington Marathon course before, and I'd never been to Wilmington really before. So there was definitely that kind of hesitancy a little bit during the whole race, honestly, which, looking back on it, almost every mile in the race, I was like, okay, stay patient, stay right on your 2:48, 2:49 pace, stay right on pace. Like, there was really no moment in the race where I was like, where I was like flipping a switch to go into that like 2:45 mode, What I'm trying to say after all that craziness is I'm just super grateful that I executed my plan for that race, and it was an A+ effort for me. I went into a place I never ran before, a course I did not know about other than looking up YouTube videos about it. And I smacked a 2:48 marathon with awesome splits, closing it down with a 6:08 mile at the end. So I'm super, super grateful that it was an awesome experience. Everyone that I ran with, absolute shout out to you. I mean, there were people in my pack I was running with say, dude, I've seen your YouTube videos. You are a beast if you've seen any of my videos, and you're a beast if you haven't seen my videos. But man, what an awesome event. And I just, again, I'm just so grateful, and it really was an A+ run for me for coming down from Rochester, New York, and just challenging myself to a place I've never been before, and a course I didn't know much about. And I risked it all, and I hung tough at my 6:20 pace, and I did it, and I executed. I'm just so grateful that I was able to do it. And if anything, this race gives me more confidence that the next one, I can go lower. I can definitely go in the 2:40 lows in the next one. And I'm already itching to sign up for maybe one before the 2027 Boston Marathon. But that's for another time. What the heck is next for me? I think I have a race in about 7 weeks called the Seneca 7. It's a relay race with some of my friends around this big lake in the Finger Lakes here in New York. So staying fit for that. But in regards to my next big running goal, I'm not sure. I definitely have an itch to maybe do another one before Boston, but I don't know. I think it really depends on kind of how this summer goes, but I'll play that by ear. I'm not sure. I have some ideas here, and I'll throw a name of a marathon out there that I am thinking about, and that is the California International Marathon. Man, that would be something sweet. That's been on my dartboard for a couple years now. I have some other projects I'm working on. So, and the big thing with this YouTube channel, with anything I post, anything on social media, and the big thing with just me in general is I love to challenge myself. I love to inspire people to do things they might not think are possible. And I love a nice goal on my dartboard and attacking something. And I have a couple other things on my mind. I'll give a little teaser. I would love to challenge myself to break 80 from the back tees in golf this summer. I think that would be such a cool goal. I don't think I could break it from the back tees, but I haven't done a golf video in a while. But I have some golf ideas. I really want to push myself, see if I can master that. And that's the polar opposite of running, which I think would be super cool to test myself in my my grit and test myself to master this skill. Because I've broken 90 a couple times, but not from the back tees. But I think that'd be super cool to kind of push myself to do. And I have a lot of passion with tennis too. I would love to enter a tournament this summer and push myself to just do a competitive tennis tournament, like open to like just men open division somewhere in upstate New York. I think that would be super cool to train for and lock in for and push myself in another sport. But those are just some small things. I'm not sure where my running is going to take me this summer, but I'm going to stay fit, going to stay posting stuff, have lots of cool stuff that I am trying to work on, and I'm always still going to be making videos and just making cool stuff to inspire people to go do their best. But yeah, that's enough for this video. I don't want to keep talking much longer. I had such a great time in Wilmington. If I met you, if you saw me, massive congrats if you ran. I enjoyed meeting every single person there. There are people I didn't get a chance to meet, but what an awesome event. And I'm just super grateful that I flew all the way down there and I made it happen. I'm just so grateful. This was such a long time coming for me to do, and just so grateful and thankful for my family and friends that show up to support me. So it was an awesome time, and that's all I got. So guys, keep chasing your dreams, keep doing your thing, push yourself. If there's something out there you want to do, go do it. Just chase it. That's all I got. See ya.